I've got a pretty good idea who may have done this.
Oh, Mikey boy. He's the only one knows where it's at. Why would he come back just to get a cow and not bother nothing else?
Well, you know how a weasel is.
After secretly making their way to Mark and Huck's still site, Mike and Jerry quickly noticed that several surveillance cameras had been hidden throughout the woods. The two men immediately became cautious, but Jerry soon realized that the cameras all had blind spots. As long as they circled around from behind, the cameras would never catch them. The pair quietly moved through the other side of the forest and systematically disabled every camera they found. Not long afterwards, they discovered that 5 large barrels of mash at the site were already close to finishing fermentation. Furious, Mike immediately wanted to destroy the entire still operation on the spot. Jerry, however, warned him not to act recklessly, reminding him that Mark and Huck were not people to be underestimated either. But Mike could not control his anger. In the end, he decided to steal the most important part of the still, the lid from the top of the distiller. Later, after losing 150 gallons of moonshine in the truck crash, Mark and Huck finally returned to the still site, only to discover that the batteries and memory cards from all the surveillance cameras had been removed. Even worse, the lid from the still had completely vanished. The two men instantly realized that someone had deliberately targeted the site. It did not take long for them to suspect Mike. If it had been the police, they would never have taken only the still lid, nor would they have bothered removing the surveillance equipment before leaving. The more Huck thought about it, the angrier he became, immediately concluding that it had to be that old fox Mike. At that point, the feud between the two groups of moonshiners had officially escalated into an open conflict.